Hi, I'm George Levy for Bitsonline, and I'm currently in Las Vegas, Nevada at Coin Agenda, and I'm having the opportunity to interview Ryan Munn, one of the speakers at Coin Agenda, who happens to be the founder of Interchain Live. Ryan, pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
I actually, you had a very, very productive session. You actually spoke a lot to people. You were talking about Vermont and many things that you're doing. I want to hear more about Interchain Live. Talk to me about that.
Sure. Well, Interchain Live is a YouTube channel. It's a community channel. It started actually as an online meetup and then evolved into a series of interviews with blockchain founders and leaders from the global entrepreneurial community.
Got it. And so where does the Vermont angle focus? Because you actually were talking about the community, but you have a very specialized focus in Vermont. Why Vermont?
Well, one, I live there, and I think that it is a great place to live, and it provides a lot of balance between work and life for people that want to live there and build a business or work remotely. And there's a lot of innovation in the business community. Vermont has been a leader in creating alternative business forms like cooperatively owned companies, employee-owned cooperatives. Captive insurance is a place that led in Vermont. And so they have the taste for disruption, and they're a small state. So it's more conversational. I can get in there and I can talk to various parties, legislators, interests, as well as having 628,000 people in the state. There's a relatively achievable community awareness that we can create there, and that can be a resource to global companies, especially blockchain companies looking to establish a foothold in the United States.
And that makes perfect sense to me because the key thing is like when people think about technologies, like people automatically think Silicon Valley, right? Or they think New York. And the answer is that blockchain is a whole new game. And the answer is at this moment, everybody's just basically setting ground. So you're basically taking Vermont in that direction, yes?
Absolutely. Well, and it's also not just about blockchain. It's about emerging technology. It's about digital transformation. It's about enabling smoother transitions in economic upheaval, right? We've seen the recession. We saw a lot of that happen. We saw a lot of explanations for that. But there's a lot of things that we haven't really explored that cause that have to do with emerging technologies, changes in the workforce, and emerging technologies and blockchain in particular gives a lot of opportunities for collective and consortium-based resource management and applying various incentives to help better influence people's behavior, as well as find new and innovative ways to quantify the value that they create that we may otherwise have not been recognizing. And Vermont, again, has a desire to be creative like that, but we also have been losing population for many years. And as an economy and as a community, we need more people to come into the community, and we really want more smart people. We want our kids to be engaging with these smart people. And so bringing those things together between the social impact initiatives that stem out of Vermont and the social impact message and mission, I think, of the global blockchain community, there's a real opportunity to collaborate there and bring things together, not just for blockchain, but for better authentication, better voting systems, better, more transparent insurance and corporate models.
How do you leverage, so Interchain Live, and you mentioned you talked about a YouTube platform and you do interviews. How do you leverage that platform for the vision that you're portraying? Like, how do you use that channel?
Yeah, great question. And I think it's been really an evolution, right? For me, like I said, it started as just let's do a meetup online just to get something out there. And so part of that is creating something that allows people to perceive an achievability. Like we're not doing something that they couldn't do themselves. And that's a big part of what I'm trying to do with that channel and keep it community focused to really demonstrate something that anybody else could pick up a few of the same tools and do at almost no cost even, right? Like I fired up YouTube, that's free, make a few phone calls, put something together and we can do this. And now having it evolve to different founders was sort of something I stumbled into, interviewing founders on the channel, because as I started participating in the conversations around the blockchain legislation in Vermont, the channel that I had already done became something that I found was influential in the conversation, right? I could refer people back to my channel to hear what other people have to say and get more content, and then bringing in really interesting projects that represent emerging technologies that could be influential to us locally. It creates a tool that I can always pull out of my back pocket and drop onto somebody. Oh, go to my channel, check out this, whatever's relevant to our conversation. I can point them to a particular piece of content that helps them get a deeper understanding of what it is that we're talking about.
So if, to our audience, if they actually wanted to see, the channel I assume is free?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a YouTube channel, and if you go to the URL interchain.live, it'll forward to the YouTube channel right now. And eventually, we'll interconnect that with other things. I do have a blog. We have a number of different partnerships in sort of in process right now, but that channel is kind of the landing point right now, and we'll keep building from there.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Much success in all your initiatives, everything you're doing. Great. And for the audience, you know exactly how to reach your channel. Thank you again, Ryan, so much.
Thank you. Yes, and you can also find me on LinkedIn, and always happy to connect with people there.
Fantastic to hear that. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks again.
For Bitsonline, I'm George Levy. Thank you for watching.